My good friend Barret Edelstein joins us now. The celeb savant is in the house. Hello.
Hello.
What's going on?
All good. And you? Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'm good. It's a pleasure. It's always a pleasure to have you.
Thank you.
This is a great story today. Let's take a step back from everything and recognize how tough it can be sometimes. The man in focus is a chap by the name of Phila Dlozi.
Yeah.
Tell us about him.
So he's a South African artist. He's got people listening. Just Google him, find him. His music is absolutely amazing. His voice is amazing. He is a gentleman originally from Durban, and he came from Durban to Johannesburg to try and get into the singing creation process. And he was homeless for 6 months. He was busking, trying to find a space, find a place for himself. But there was a 6-month period of his being homeless.
Oh, that must have been so difficult.
Yeah.
And, well, let's not ruin the story. Let's have a listen to your chat with Phila.
Yeah.
And then we'll tell you afterwards what's happened.
I was homeless since that day. And life was not easy. It was not nice, but I could manage every day. I could make money every day. The money was enough for me to go book a place for one night, book a cheapest place or a backpacker's accommodation for one night. Yeah.
So what was the period of time between you being homeless and moving into Edelstein? How long was that period? Was it a week, a month, a year?
6 months.
6 months. I mean, really, that can be a hard 6 months.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
It's heavy.
A very tough story to listen to you. You can almost hear the compassion in your voice when you ask him about how tough that must have been. And he just kind of nods, right? He's like, yep, that was tough.
Yeah.
6 months on the streets.
Yes, and then he connected with some guy who helped him get moved into Edelstein. Fast forward, he's now signed to Sony Music Records, playing, releasing albums, playing on television shows, on radio stations, success. And yeah, it's an amazing story of being at the bottom and writing success.
He also must have taken a hell of a risk to move from Durban to Johannesburg. That's no small thing, is it?
So this is another lovely story. So, which you'll hear as part of the interview. So I'm giving the overview.
Yeah.
So he was working at a fruit shop, and the owner of the fruit shop, quite an older guy, knew he could sing, and something instinctively told him to give Phila the Jenga drums.
Right.
And he just left it there in the fruit shop for Phila to find. Phila picked it up and was like, oh, what is this?
Yeah.
And now all his music he uses with those drums. Wow. So that was instinctiveness for him to find the next person, to lead to the next steps, to then travel through to Johannesburg. But the full story is on the podcast.
Okay, well, if you want to find it, you can do so. It's up at nova.com.na. The full interview with Barret and with Phila is up. A story of triumph over adversity. We all like a good story like that. Yeah. And Phila is doing his thing. If we want to find Barret, we can do so on social media. Tell us more about that.
So yes, everywhere except Twitter or X, whatever it's called at the moment. And the handle is at Celeb, C-E-L-E-B, Savant, S-A-V-A-N-T.
And go and check out the full interview with Phila and Barret at nova.com.na under the blog section. Thanks, Barret.
Thank you.